Hey guys, Tom, Permaculture Wilmington here. Got something different going on today. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. Neighbors are doing some landscaping. But I've got coffee grounds in the bottom of my moldering compost pile right here, and all the blocks that were dropped off by the mushroom company I'm putting on top here, and just kind of experimenting with how this is going to go. So wanted to give you an update because this could be really cool in the future. A lot of these mushroom blocks are still going, and so what I'm doing is just basically putting coffee grounds underneath, and there's like lots of sticks and twigs and leaf debris underneath that in layers. So this has been a compost pile that's been going for, I don't know, like maybe 4 months or so since we've switched it out and whatnot. But what we're doing is I'm basically putting substrate that has not been colonized, some fresh coffee grounds underneath for the mycelium, and hopefully they're going to work down and go down and decompose a lot of this leaf debris matter and the sticks and twigs and stuff that are down there, and get it going a lot faster and fungal dominate it so we can get some perennials going. So this is just, I think this is going to be really interesting. I wanted to go ahead and do a video and show you guys before I get it all set up, because you won't be able to see how it's layered. But I'm just taking the blocks basically and just shoving them into the coffee grounds here. Some of them are breaking up. Unfortunately, this was a brick cap mushroom block that broke up on me. But these are lion's manes, and there's some oyster mushrooms back here. But this is what we're doing, guys. This will be interesting. So stay tuned, and I hope you guys are going to see like just massive flushes of mushrooms just coming up. I'm going to cover this and keep it moist, and basically it's just going to be like a natural fruiting chamber. You know, well, not so much natural because this is a moldering compost pile, but natural in terms of being exposed to the ambient air, and not in a fruiting chamber like I'm doing the rest of these. You guys can see this is how you set up a mushroom chamber so that it's full in a day. I mean, just call a mushroom farmer and say, when are you getting rid of your blocks? Because they don't like to grow them when they have contamination in them. But once the contamination starts getting into the bags, which is just really organisms working together to decompose matter, at that point, you know, we can get them from them, and we can still get a couple more flushes in a fruiting chamber, or we can just go ahead and put them right into the moldering compost pile, or just put them right into the garden. I mean, this is ready to go substrate, guys, for fruit trees. So, you know, if we put this underneath some wood chips or mixed it into some wood chips, this is how we inoculate our garden with different species. I've got several videos on inoculating different kinds of swales, and you can fill with wood chips, or just digging ditches and fill with wood chips, or, you know, layering straw. Wheat straw is a good one. That's what this is down here, wheat straw. And for instance, this is a wine cap swale, and you guys can see, well, I don't want to pull it back too much, but there's mycelium growing like crazy under this. I'm also using it to propagate fruit trees. These are all different fruit trees that I've got just kind of shoved in here, and keep this area moist, and hopefully they're going to be rooting pretty soon. You can see some of them are coming up from different areas. That's actually a seed that germinated, but they're still healthy. Like, these are all just sticks, scions that I pulled off the tree just as they were coming out of dormancy, and just shoved them into the ground, into this fungal dominated substrate here. But if I go down just a little bit, not too far, you should see, just like here, there's hyphae. That's fungal hyphae that's growing. So this is, see if I can go down just a little bit more and show you guys, like around the tree. Here you go, here's a root, and if you guys look, there's mycorrhizal fungi, that the white hairs on the end of the roots, those are hyphae. So that is a mycorrhizal fungi relationship with this oak tree, and these are feeder roots that are coming out around the base. So we can identify that there are relationships happening all around us right now, and that's basically what we're doing as permaculturalists, is just stewarding relationships of soil organisms. And that's no different from being into mycology and growing mushrooms, or, you know, using bokashi to create soil, where we're contracting organisms to decompose and ferment substrates for us, different matters. But anyway, guys, just showing you what's going on here. I hope you find it interesting. I've got you saw at the beginning of the video, there was mushrooms out sitting on top of my hot tub, and that is to increase the vitamin D concentration, because studies show that if you leave mushrooms sitting in sun, the caps actually can absorb more vitamin D from the sun, And a lot of that is destroyed if we cook them, but not all of it. So the more we build up, you know, in the mushroom, the better chance we have of actually getting these compounds into our system that we need for immunity and for better health. So, all right guys, this is Tom with Permaculture Wilmington. Hope you're having a great day.